Hi everyone and welcome to another video of Local Heroes. My name is Luis if you don't know me and I'm socially engaged. This is Tamash. He's a little bit concentrated because there is a lot of snow in the road. As you can see, we're in the car and we're going to another campaign event. As always we do. If you haven't followed the series, check it out. Subscribe to the channel, comment, check out the videos. The link is in the description. And let me start this video by saying that I'm sorry because I've been a little bit away, and I know that the reason why I've been away is because we have been in a very strong campaign. As you know, we're in election year in Hungary. Going to be doing right before this video, I made also another video explaining you why we're running as a common opposition, what is it at stake, what is actually the climate here in Hungary pre-election, and what we're going to do. And then from now on, I'm going to try to do some of the individual videos separately. So let's just jump into this recap. I'm very excited to show you this footage that I have not put together. So I'm sorry first of all, and then let's just get into it. Alright, let's start the summary, and then before I start the summary, I just want to shout out to all of the amazing people that I've been traveling with, the members of the network development team of Momentum Party that have been actually traveling around, and then they're doing an amazing job building up community and then being amazing community organizers. Alright, one of the first steps that we did was actually in a city called Eger here in Hungary. We do not have a local candidate there, but that's actually very important because in a campaign year, number one, we're running as a common opposition, but number two, actually, the fact that you don't have a candidate in a specific place does not mean that your local organization doesn't need attention. In Eger, we did several things. We did a local forum with the local candidate of the opposition as well. We did also, we traveled with Donatana, which is an MEP, and then we actually did a forum on European affairs that was amazing, and then we also did a membership forum where we only met up with members of the political party in order to boost their spirit, and then that's a very important thing because we needed to hear, and then we need to listen to the people that don't have a candidate, how they feel, especially because we had a candidate in the pre-election but he lost. And he is doing a very amazing job in actually a chapter or a local hub that needs a lot of work because egos in political parties are just a common thing, and he has been amazing once at the magnet for the community, and shout out to him.
We just finished the forum with the locals. It was actually very surprising because a lot of people came not only from the city of Eger, but also from the neighboring towns, from the Fidesz county, which is where we are at. Behind me, actually, there is a very famous site of Eger. I'm just going to put right now the images of Eger for you to know it, because as I always say, Hungary is beautiful. You have to come here and then get to know it. I really like the meeting that we had with the locals. It was actually, as I told you, very energetic. A lot of people are very optimistic here, which is a nice thing to hear and to say. These encounters that we have in the countryside are important because a lot of people express that they're skeptical, that when they hear the common opposition. So it sounds a lot like a thing that will work in big cities and not in small cities. And I think that the meetings of today are challenging about that. And I don't want to sound extremely optimistic about the outcome, because we will see, and then it's going to be a hard campaign here in Hungary. But I think that there are many local heroes here that actually are putting on the work tremendously to make change happen. And it's not happening in the sense that we managed to actually change something in the government, more like to put on the seats to actually create these battlegrounds that are going to be harder and harder to win for the government, because their lies get tiring after some point. And then technology, it's a weapon for misinformation, but it's also something that people realize that you cannot lie all the way, and then eventually that you lose that spark that you had if you are a populist. So we'll see. I'm leaving there very helpful, and I'm very happy. And then again, I'm going to try to get you some footage of Eger because you have to come here.
Another place we went to, and it was actually very fun, was the city of Győr, and then we also went to the city of Sopron. This is the part, the western part of Hungary. So we have actually two local chapters there. They are smaller hubs, but then they're so enthusiastic and very excited and very active because you have in those places specifically one or two members who drive the community, and then not only drive the community but are actually very happy to go around the country and then to meet up with other chapters and support them in their campaigns. So both of those chapters had candidates in the local elections. They actually lost, but then now they're very committed to support Eric Schischman, which is another candidate that is in the Sala County. We'll meet him actually today, and it's actually very important that you motivate also, as I said, those local chapters, so those people feel included in the organization, that they feel heard, and they also feel that they have a very important role supporting even not the people from their city, but then also that they have a national mission that they need to belong to. Another city we went to was Kecskemét. It's another city in the southern part of the country, and we actually have a candidate there, Alexandra Bodrojan Sandy, who is an amazing candidate, and then actually coming from a background of activism, which is, in my opinion, the best candidate, because I wrote a piece, you can check it out on my website, about my opinions about those people who want to say that I'm a career politician and then they have done nothing but politics. And that's actually a very big problem, because I do believe that politics do not belong only to the people who actually study political science or law or whatever. I studied law, but that doesn't mean that actually I was made for politics. I do think that the best politicians are those people who are actually having a call of action, and they come from a background independently of what they studied, and then they just invest a lot of time on building community, getting to know the local problems, and then just don't think of that job of representation as a job of a personal career goal, but more of a community job, because that's basically the duty. So we met up with her, we did a local forum with people. It was very exciting because actually some propaganda media appeared from Fidesz, and we managed to put them away. That much actually, that was fun for you, I guess. But it was actually a very good opportunity also to meet up with the local people, and we met up with also members of other political parties. And then you see that there's always this awkward moments of cooperation, but then actually it's a very nice thing to see that people can come together, sit down together on the dinner table, and then discuss, and then to understand that this is not a question of how are we going to govern in with six different parties. It's a question of two different options. There is Fidesz, and then there is not. There is democracy, and then there is not. And I think that Kecskemét is a very good example of how that's supposed to look like. By the way, here's a little bit of a short footage that I managed to do with Alexandra, because we're running from one thing to the other. Sandy, hi Sandy.
Hi and hello from Kecskemét.
Yeah, so she is the local candidate for the opposition, and she is a momentum person, as I told you before. Today we did door to door. We did an event with the local people. And then how is your campaign going? How do you feel?
Oh, it's cool because I'm working with very good people and I really like my team. So
you have a very strong team.
Yeah. Very nice people. And if you have some time, some free time, just come to Kecskemét.
I'm actually going to put down the link down below of the campaign of Sandy, because actually it's very good. And if you're in Budapest and then you want to join the campaign, actually we're traveling a lot to support Sandy, but then also all the other momentum candidates. So join. I'm very happy that we just came today, and then I just wish you the best, because actually it's a very strong campaign.
We have to be here, so it's a real big challenge for us, but we will do it.
Can I tell you just something? Also, and this is actually something that I have never told you, because I've never told you this, but you have been, so now there was a panel with 3 women,
okay,
and I was super proud, because I actually no, but I'm serious, I think that we don't have enough female, good examples that we can put out there, and then I do think that you're one of those examples that It's amazing.
I love
I'm not
you,
kidding.
Luis.
I'm not kidding. All right, let's just move on. All right.
Just because of time, also I cannot go through every city that we visited because we have been in around 15 cities the last month. By the end of this campaign, I think we're going to have visit around 35 or 40 cities. We just came to the local office at the moment, 2 people in Sombat Hay. And then one thing that I found amazing is when actually they do and produce their own material. And then what I have here are the local people from Sombat Hay, well, not from Sombat Hay, actually from Kozak, which is Terpulesh, a place that is very close, but it's also here in the region. And I think it's, you know, like number one, I think it's actually very creative that you show the faces of the people that represent you. And then I'm also here with Danny, which is from the region, and then with Donat. I will put you some footage because he's also a candidate. And then he comes a Gabor, which means that we have to go. All right. I don't want to finish this video without mentioning, you know, some honorary cases, but I want to mention specifically the people from my district. I come from the 11th district in Budapest, and I have been neglecting a little bit that campaign that I was very active on the pre-election. As I told you, I did a video with Orosana, who is now the United opposition candidate. You saw the video that we did with her. I'm going to leave it here on the link, and it's going to be here. Check it out because she's an amazing local hero. We started the campaign with her. I'm going to do a follow-up video with her and with her campaign manager, and I'm going to drop it here. She's having an amazing journey, and I'm going to be more active also in that campaign, so I'm going to be bringing you some of that content very soon. And then I hope that, you know, like I will have more time to actually sit down, edit more videos faster, and I promise that I will be just a little bit more present. In the time being, just remember to, you know, as always, subscribe, hit the bell, comment if you like this, comment to see what would you like to see in the campaign. I mean, like, are you curious something about something specific? And then I just hope to see you in the next video. I mean, I think it's going to be a very exciting campaign, and then I think that, you know, there's a lot of things to see on the road. So until next time, ciao.